Time pirates. How are ye this morning? I am doing pretty good. I think I'm all right today. I did not get my pages read though, so I will be doing that first sprint. I'll be reading my pages in Priory of the Orange Tree. So I need to read to page. I'll find it. It's here. It's here somewhere. Too far. 171, chapter 15. So that is what I need to read. So it's about 30 pages today. But it was only like 23 yesterday. So, and I'm doing this for a video because I want to do videos about chonky books and whether they're worth it or not. I wish I had done Sword of Kaigen that I'm reading right now too, but oh well, it is what it is. So I will set a timer and read that as well and see how long it takes me.
What?
Let's see. And we have and Alicia has joined us, at least, and Alicia's chair has joined us.
I'm
Oh,
here.
look, there she is. Cora's outside playing with Benny, so we'll see how long that lasts. And I'm recording my TBR today, so I need to wrap my mind around that. But first, I will be reading my Priory pages. So how are you feeling today, Alicia?
I feel a little better. We've discovered that cough drops are helping my coughing fits.
Nice.
That works a little.
Oh, what, you have the school up or something?
No, it wasn't the school, but I don't know if my husband wants his job advertised.
There
I mean,
you
he
go.
probably does, because then that would get them more money, but I'll ask.
It probably depends on what we say, what we talk about, and you never know what we're going to talk about.
That's true. I mean, I don't know if you could really tell what it is anyway, but
Nope. It's all
I
good.
didn't feel like putting on my jacket because I'm kind of going through a hot flash right now. So I'm just like, man, I'm having all of the like things going on today. I gotta
all
take
week.
my D.
All week.
Yeah, well, all week. Me and my husband had a discussion last night, so we're on better terms.
Good. That's the key. When they say communication is key, they mean it. It's not just to marriage, it's to everything, but definitely with marriage.
It is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this was before I spent money doing a Target pickup for today. I informed him that in doing all of the things that I did yesterday, because I listed off everything that I did yesterday to him. I was like, you wanted me to go to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store. I scooped the litter box. I did the dishes. I took the sheets off the bed and the comforter. I'm trying to find a dry cleaner so I can get it cleaned. However, in finding another comforter in our closet, I noticed that our comforters are all ragged, which means, thinking back, we have not replaced our bedding in like 10 plus years.
Yeah, that's where we're at. And I just painted everything, so it's time for new bedding.
So I said, it might behoove us to like get rid of the stuff that is now starting to like fall apart and buy new stuff. Because I've literally noticed the one sheet set I took off yesterday, it's supposed to be blue, but like half of it is blue, and then actually like 3/4 of it is blue, and then there's like a quarter of the sheet that is like a yellowish color. And it's all
bleached
because
by
of
the
the
sun.
sweat. No, it's all because of the like sweat.
Oh.
So, because my husband sweats a lot when he sleeps.
Mm.
So, but I was like, but these sheets are also 10 plus years old. So I was just like, I don't know how often you're supposed to buy new sheets, but this, ew. So after we're done here today, I get to go pick up 2 new pairs of sheets, a new comforter set, and a carpet cleaner.
Nice. Now we do have a comfort cleaner or carpet cleaner already because, dogs, cats.
Well, we've been using my father-in-law's carpet cleaner, but I think his carpet cleaner is starting to like get up there in age. And I borrowed it last time, and I like did a whole section, and there was like nothing. And I was like, "What's going on?" Because I know this carpet is not clean. So he said he would look at it and let me know, but he hasn't let me know. So it's probably one of those. He took it back to look at it and said, "Yeah, I'll get to this later." And I was like, "Well, I need to do some carpet cleaning, so I'm just gonna buy one." So that's what I get to do today.
Nice. Now you said comforter because our comforter even has like some of the lining is coming off. Like that's how old it is, right? So I'm like, it's time for a new comforter. I just always have a hard time buying one because they're always expensive. But like you said, it lasts me 10 years, right? So
Like the one I found that I'm getting is a comforter with 2 shams, and it was $79 for a king size.
yeah, most of the ones I'm looking at are 140 right now, just scrolling.
I just went whatever Target had.
I've been Target multiple times. I can't find anything I like. We do, however, have Target sheets right now, and they're nice because they actually fit on the bed instead of popping off. Let's see. Let's grab chat real quick. We have Zwink on. Howdy, everybody. Happy Oreo Day. Ooh, didn't we just have Oreo Day? I remember us talking about Oreos. Maybe it was for some other reason. Excuse me. Happy White Chocolate Cheesecake Day. Not a fan. Like cheesecake. Not a fan of white chocolate. Happy Middle Name Pride Day. Now you got me, Zwink. Now you got me. Happy Middle Name Pride Day. My middle name is Lynn. It is like the most common one for anyone born in the 70s. What's yours?
Michelle.
I mean, if you want to share.
It's Michelle.
Michelle, there you go. So, Michelle.
It's actually interesting, though, too, because everyone will see the M for my middle name, and they
assume it's
immediately
Marie.
go to Marie. Exactly.
Yeah, because the two, I was just about to say, the most common middle names when I was in high school were Lynn and Marie. Everyone's middle name was either Lynn or Marie. Every single person.
My mom and her twin sister have the same middle name. It's Anne. And then my younger sister's name is Lynn. And my older sister's middle name is Nicole. Because she was Erin Nicole.
If it was Marie, that would have been funnier.
Right? No, our children, it's weird. My mom's children, she had 3 girls. She had me, Erin, and my sister Christina. And Erin and Chrissy are born on same day, different month. So Erin was April 22nd. My sister was October 22nd. And then I was May 27th, but I was 4 weeks early.
Oh.
So, and then me and my younger sister were born at the exact same time, 3:42
PM or AM?
PM.
Wow. Nobody's ever born in the afternoon. That's pretty impressive.
Both of my children were born in the afternoon.
Wow, your family has good timing. Doctors must like you.
So, and it's my children were both like very similar in size. They were both born in my 37th week. One was on day 1 and one was on day 3.
Nice.
The other, they were both 5 pounds. One was 5 pounds 11 ounces. The other one was 5 pounds 13 ounces. And then one was born at 12:15, and the other one was born at 12:19.
Nice. Like in the afternoon or in the morning?
In the afternoon.
Yeah, your family has really good timing.
I don't know what it is.
Doctor's friends, man.
Always been like that.
Let's see. Swank says, "I me matey." And Molly says, "Happy Oreo Day." Oh my, Swank, you are batting 1,000 today. Yeah, I remember in our discussion, Molly was a very big Oreo fan. And Molly says, "Felice." Oh, that's very pretty. I like that. That's
Ooh.
beautiful. And Ren says, "Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Ren. Good afternoon." Molly says hi to Ren. And Swank says, "I went to the doctor yesterday and walked too." What? You get a gold medal.
Ooh,
Gold
goes
medal.
hard.
Those are two very hard things, and you did it. Gold medal. I did 3 miles yesterday, but because I had to fight the dog while I did it, ask me how long it took me to walk 3 miles yesterday.
Forever.
Yeah, forever is the exact time. Yeah, you guessed it. One guess, you got it. 73 minutes.
Oh gosh.
She was not having it yesterday.
How long do you guys usually take?
About an hour, so it was 13 minutes longer than normal.
So, yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm slow and it's hot and I'm old, but I do it. But man, that puppy, she was having a fit yesterday. So I'm like, "Dude, do you want to walk or not?" She's like so anxious to go. And as soon as I put the thing on her nose, because she hates the little guard, it's called a gentle lead. She hates it. But the problem is, if I don't put it on her, she pulls me the whole time. She yanks around. She will pull so hard that she is choking and gagging.
Oh my gosh.
And she won't
She's
stop.
like,
I'm
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, so I'm like, "Sorry, you need the gentle lead." And that what the gentle lead does is it's around her neck and around her nose. And then you hook the leash to the bottom. So what happens is when she tries to run, it pulls her to the side.
Yeah.
So she can't pull on it.
Right.
And so she hates it. And yeah, but I'm like, "Honey, this is saving your throat. You're gonna have scar tissue if we keep this up. And it's saving my back because it is so hard for me to walk anyways. It is physically painful and mentally draining. And so in order for me to do it, when she's causing me extra pain, I'm like, so the gentle lead's the way we have to go. And she gets better at it, but man, yesterday she was in rare form. 73 minutes. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You know I have work to do." Let's see.
You say good morning.
I think they did. I don't know which one it is. Is that Isis or Ralphie?
Oh, that's Isis.
There you go.
I promised her as soon as I got back home that she could go outside.
Perfect.
But I'm waiting a few minutes because when I got back, there was a hawk on the fence. And I
That's
don't,
right.
I mean, they can't get to her, but I just want to be safe. Yes, I do.
Plus, she's not a tiny cat. I can't see them going after her.
No.
Hawks don't like big predators. They like little ones, like kittens. They'll take a kitten, but
Okay.
let's see. And Molly says, "Woot." And Ren says, "Finishing off the last 30 minutes of Cleopatra. Then I'll be getting to my Priory pages. And then after that, I'll be starting Scythe." Oh my gosh, I love Scythe. And I just bought Thunderhead. Oh.
I read that series. Overall, it was 4 stars.
So I'm ready for book 2. Very excited. So I hope you love it. I have to say at the beginning, I didn't know if I was going to love it. I even considered DNFing it. Because the world doesn't make any sense. But then, which is my biggest pet peeve, the world makes no sense. And then there's so many things, little aspects about it. I'm like, but that wouldn't work. I'm like, wait, but that people don't think like that. Wait, but that doesn't. But the characters were so good. And then the action was so fast. I was like, you know what? I'm in. I'm in.
Mhm.
You won me over, even though your world's dumb.
No,
You won me over. Ren says, "I have no Oreos, but I guess hot chocolate will suffice." Molly, "I ate my last Oreo yesterday. I guess I'll have to go get more." What? Leave the house 3 days in a row? Molly, it's craziness.
Are you sure?
Ren says, "We've got good weather, gloomy, but no rain. Yay! It's better than being rained on 3 times like yesterday. And if it does start raining, it's fine." Says, "I'm not going anywhere." There you go. You might stay dry an entire day. Who knows? It could happen.
Ooh.
Molly says, "Maybe Ren, but you should put whipped cream on it to really get the effect." Oh, there you go. There you go.
Whipped cream on what? Hot chocolate?
On the hot chocolate. Yeah, because there's no
Oh,
Oreos.
yeah, that's delicious. And then if you put little chocolate shavings on, yep. Me not.
Alicia gets the second vote for whipped cream.
Yep.
Swank says, and I listened to The End of the World. It's really good. It does feel like The Stand. Interesting.
Oh.
And Ren says, good idea, Molly. Molly says, so gasoline near me went up 80 cents in one day. How about y'all? I don't know. I haven't even looked. What does
I
it
don't know.
matter?
Let me find my guess.
I can't do anything about it. Molly says Kohl's has comforter sets. Yeah, I looked at Kohl's. I looked at Penny's. I looked at Dillard's, even though I didn't want to pay their prices. I still looked because I was getting desperate.
Oh, I didn't.
And Macy's. I looked at all those places, and I didn't like any of their comforters. So, and not that I didn't like them. There were quite a few I liked, but they wouldn't match what I've already painted my room. So, I'm actually not that picky. I like a lot of things, but it has to match my room. So, I have to find the one that matches. It's spring, so I should be able to find some spring colors that'll match, because that's really what's going to match in here. I need something citrusy. And Wayfair had quite a few, so I think I might just get one from Wayfair.
Mine,
Molly says,
my gas went up a whole 46 cents.
Yeah, I don't know what our gas went up. Molly, I mean, honestly, every day could be Oreo day as far as I'm concerned. See, I remember you loved Oreos.
You see what
Swank
I'm saying?
says, Swank says, I've never understood the whole comforter and sham thing. It's just pretty. I don't really need the shams, though, because we never even make up our bed. Except when I change the sheets, that's it. Swank says, mine is Jane. I don't use it or my first name. Interesting. Jane's a nice solid middle name. I think Jane's a good solid middle name. Swank was born at 2:10 p.m. Look at all of you people with nice birthing times.
In the afternoon.
Everyone in my family is born in like the wee early mornings, the very late night, except my daughter, because she was a scheduled C-section, so that's different.
Mine's so my son, we started normal. We went in, my water broke at like 5:30 in the morning. Oddly enough, I heard the pop, and we went to the hospital, but none of the fluid came out until they had me stand up so they could weigh me.
Oh.
And then when I went to go sit back down, I was like, is this normal?
You're like,
And
I'm
they
very
were
wet
like-
now.
They were like, yep, let's get the show on the road. And I was like, oh, fuck. So they got me set up and all that stuff. And then we did the whole like pushing thing. And he was like, nope, I decided I'm going to stay in. And
That's what
so
Xander
I
did.
then had to have a C-section. But I was also, it was near Hurricane Irma. So he's my Hurricane Irma baby.
Nice. Yeah. No, Xander also did not want to come out. He was like, it's warm in here. Why the heck would I leave?
Lorelai was a breeze. I went to the doctor, and they were like, well, we're going to check you because last week you were 2 centimeters dilated, but that's normal because you've been pregnant before. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, have you had any back pain? And I was like, no. And she was like, any pain at all? And I was like, no. And she's like, I'll be right back.
She's like, you're at 10 centimeters. This baby's coming.
And I was like, I looked at, because there's like the doctor and then there was like a nurse, and she was like, I was like, is everything all right? And she goes, I'm pretty sure it is. Doctor came back and she goes, I'm going to check you one more time. And I was like, okay. She goes, I'll be right back. And I was like, okay, now I'm getting worried. What's up?
She's like, how can you be in labor and not feel any pain? This is so weird.
She's like, and you don't have any back pain. And I was like, no. I was like, is there something wrong? And she goes, not really. And she comes back and she goes, so we called you an ambulance. You're going to the hospital because you're 8 centimeters dilated.
Why would she have an emergency for 8 centimeters? You could have just gone to the hospital.
Well, what she was doing is she was calling them.
No, I got that, but
I
it's
know.
8 centimeters. It's
She wasn't going to come out anyway because I was going to have a C-section. So she called. I got transported in an ambulance. And I was like, do I need to like go into the labor room right this second? And she was like, well, I mean, you're about to have the baby. And I was like, really? Because last baby was C-section. So you're going to have to do it again. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. I was like, my birth canal's not big enough. And she was like, oh. And she's like, well, do you have someone on the way? And I was like, yeah, my husband. So you have to wait.
I mean,
They
as
had
long as the baby
already,
isn't stressed out and the heartbeat's strong, they can wait.
yeah, I was like, if you could just like monitor everything, that's awesome. And then they were like, well, you're now like ready to go. And I was like, okay, well, my husband's not here. So finally he got there because what he had done is he had gone and gotten my car and then drove my car to the hospital. And I was like, that could have waited.
Yeah, you could have done and got that after.
We could have gone back and gotten that, but needless to say, he made it, but she was already out. So he had like barely made it. Crazy times.
Yes, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, everything is crazy. Everything. Ren says, my middle name is Kwezi. What? That is so cool. Is that like a common South African name or unique?
That's interesting.
I like it. It's pretty. I like the KHW
like-
combo.
Yeah, I like all the middle names that we're getting.
Ren says, also an afternoon baby, 3 p.m. Oh my gosh, I guess I'm the exception in this group. That is hilarious. Not just me, but my whole family. Molly says, what does it mean, Ren? If it means anything. And Ren says it means star or morning star and signifies guidance, hope, and brightness. I'm not going to try to pronounce that and disrespect the culture. But the XH is also fun. Swank says, pss, pss, meow, meow. Aw, talking to Isis. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Swank says, yeah, it's good reading weather, for sure. Molly says, I got my Oreo flavored buttercream out. Ooh. Molly, I used to work at Dillard's in Tennessee. Oh, that's nice. I like Dillard's shoes. I've always liked them. Swing says, why not Walmart for comforters? I don't shop at Walmart. It's just a personal thing. Molly, Jane is a bit problematic if your first name is Mary.
Oh, yeah. I can see where she's coming.
I'm not even sure my kids know what Mary Janes are. Swing says, Molly, that would be perfect for me, but is Laura. Laura. Ooh, I like that. Molly says, I like Laura as a name. You're the second Laura I know. Molly says, by the way, I am reading The OK Witch, which is a graphic novel.
Ooh.
OK Witch. Huh. Is it like OK Corral? Is it a Western?
That would be fun.
Right. Ren says, very common and unisex. Nice. I really like that. That's a really, really pretty name. And Pearl's joined us. Hello, Pearls. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. I'm very much looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow, which means I'll probably sleep in all the way till like 7.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Pearl says hello and says hi to Zwank and Ren and Molly. And Molly says, love it, Ren. Molly says, hi, Pearls. And Zwank says, hi, Pearl. Molly says, not a Western, silly. I am silly. And there's Kiana. Hello, Kiana. Good morning.
I got the pineapple juice.
Got the pineapple juice.
I'm gonna
make it
drink
work.
some.
I did do research too, and it says nothing has been proven that pineapple juice does anything. So
I'm still gonna test it. See
but you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't hurt anything either. So
this is true.
Unless you have diabetes, there's a lot of sugar in it. Oh. All right, so I'm going to read my pages. I don't think I'll get it all done in half an hour because I have 30 pages, and last time it took me almost 50 minutes to read 31 pages, but that was at the beginning of the journey, right? When I was still trying to figure out who everyone was. So we'll see now that I am, 140 pages in and I know better who everyone is, it might go a little faster. We shall find out. It's a good test. Yes, I'm literally timing it because this is for the chunky book thing and I'm going to see exactly how long it takes me to read.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Jean joined us. Good morning, Jean. So good to see you. Are you feeling any better? Jean says, good morning. Feeling so much better. Yay. Good. Better in time for the weekend to actually enjoy yourself. And Jean got their steps in. Yay! And Molly, hi, Kiana and Jean. Excellent, excellent. All right, so I am going to start the first sprint. Molly says, I used to instinctively drink pineapple juice when I was sick because it always made me feel better. I love it. The astringency does help clean out the throat, though, right? Like that acid will dissolve nasty slime that's in the back of your throat. All right, here we go. Which is also why it'll burn, though, if you have like strep or something and your throat hurts. The pineapple juice will actually burn it because it's so acidic.
Good to know.
Swing says pineapple soothe and coats the throat. Very good for hoarseness. There you go. Jean says, hey, Molly. All right, here we go. First sprint. And there is our first sprint. I am about halfway done with my reading for Priory. How'd you do, Alicia?
I ate some of my stuff, and I let the cat outside, and I got some pineapple juice. I only got a tiny bit just to see how it would work.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
And then I put a book on hold at Barnes & Noble.
Alicia.
It's a pretty edition, and I wanted it.
Have you read the book?
No. But I am going to. It's Direbound by Sable Sorensen.
Nice.
It's going on my April TBR.
Well, let me know, since you keep much better track than I do. If you see the, I bought the like pretty edition of Red Rising for my nephew because he freaking loves that series, and the other ones aren't out yet. So, as you know, if you see them, will you let me know? Because I want to get him a complete collection. Golden Sun is book 2.
Golden
So
Sun.
it's not out as of yesterday. I checked, but no dying. All right, let's see. How did y'all do in chat? Are you getting your stuff done? Are you being productive? Jean says, hey, Molly, and got to find my reading glasses to read or write. Yeah, I feel you. These glasses too, they don't, like, I'm having trouble focusing with them. I want my old glasses back. Maybe I shouldn't have replaced these lenses because I love this frame. I should just got another pair because then I could put my old ones back on, because these are just not, my old ones were better. I could see better.
For the Red Rising series, are you looking for the deluxe slipcase edition?
Yeah, it's got like a girl on the front. Yeah, so I have the Red Rising one. But I need to, as they come out with the rest of the books, which I'm assuming they're going to. If they don't, well, then they don't. But if they do, I want to make sure that he gets a full set. My nephew is the only real reader in the family besides my husband and I, so we share. My daughter tries.
Them listed.
I'm sorry?
They don't even have like them shown.
Right, exactly. So I have no idea what's going to happen or not happen. But since you do it anyways, you know, if you happen to see it, let me know.
Will do. I wrote it down.
Cora, what are you eating? I don't want to know, do I? Excellent. Did I not start the timer? I thought I started the timer. Let's see. Ren says, hey, Pearl. And Kiana says, hey, Molly, Swank, Jean, Alicia, Kelly, and Ren.
Hello.
Kiana, I got to 3% of Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. And Swank says, hi, sexy lady. I had to approve that one, but I get that. That one makes sense to have to approve. And Swank says, I did my morning pages, then started on my daily motivation books. Yay, very nice. This has become my morning pages. This is my morning reading pages, not writing pages. This has become my new, and I like it, but I didn't have time this morning. Awesome. All right. So I think we should just get back into it. We're like so focused on Friday. I'm so impressed. So here we go. Let's go back to the writing sprints. That way Alicia can finish eating and I can finish my pages and see what the dog is eating. All right.
Hopefully it's something that's okay.
I just hope it's not out of the litter box. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, she's a dog. That's what they do. All right, here we go. Play. What perfect timing. I just made it to my 171 page. Yay. So that is done for the day. I'm keeping up pretty good. A whole week. I'll take it. And how did you do, Alicia?
I finished what I needed to do in terms of my errands, and then I looked at my channel, and we are at the magic number.
Woohoo! You did it.
So
you did it.
I am doing some last minute like final posting,
Mhm.
and then I will start inviting and opening up the Discord.
Yay! So exciting! Yay! Then we'll have
So
someone to talk about 100 Pages Book Club.
yes, it has its own. Speaking of which, it has its own section. It's labeled right now as 100 Pages Book Club of 2026. And so far, I have put in Raven Scholar, Book of Doors, and Pride and Prejudice because those are the books that we're reading. I do also, above that, have a polls section for the 100 Pages Book Club and like my project polls. So we will be able to have a poll section for new coming books. So now that I've reached 500, now we can start getting all of the things in there. And I will put all of the links, I'll post all the links to the Raven Scholar discussion and sprints. So if anybody wants to go back and do that, it'll all be in within the book itself. So that is happening. I didn't want to do it until I knew for sure that I had 500. And I'm staring at it. It says 500. So yay. Thank you for that.
That's awesome.
And then other than that, mine will have don't have anything in the buddy read section yet because nothing's set up. But I could probably set up something. And then I have like a chatty corner, and then I have a showcase section, and there's different channels for different things. I'll also have a budgeting section, a recommendations section, and while it's set up yet, I do have my apothecary TBR game section that I have to now go add stuff to. So
you should have a self promos section so that people can post things that they're promoting. That way you don't have to like police it in the regular chats.
I could do that. Would
And
that
it's up
be
to you
kind
whether
of...
you want to separate sprints from
Well, I
self-promo.
have like for showcase, I basically have like if you want to showcase your Lego builds, YouTube videos, YouTube sprints, what you're reading, monthly TBRs, recent videos, crafty projects, food, and journaling spreads.
Okay.
So
you kind of have the self promo already in there. Is that one channel or one section?
that's one section with the
Okay,
different
good.
channels.
Good. So you kind that is self promo. So you're good.
Yeah, I was kind of like, when I was making mine, I was kind of like jumping around to different things and different people's discords to say, okay, I like this, but I don't like that. And then
Right.
can I add? And I should add. So I was making sure that I had all of the things before I put it out there.
Nice.
And I know that it'll change and evolve and that stuff. So, but I just wanted to have like the basics. So, yay.
Well, you
I
want
know
to put
what
the
I'll be
link in
doing.
chat so we can join?
I can try. It's not fully set up yet. Like I want to
Okay,
add.
well, if you want to wait and like do it on Sunday, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that might be good. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the day adding in a few things because I want to be the first to post on a couple of things, and then, which again I should have done this before, but I wanted to make sure. Anyway, it's gonna be there, and so I'll post the link and I'll add it to my description if I can on videos. So
Look, you have been sick. So you basically missed like 3 or 4 days. So that happens.
this is true too. So I'm excited. So if you saw me and looking, I was going like this a couple of times. That's because I was like, yay! So now I can like do the things. The only thing I need in order to apply for whatever the 500 subscriber thing is watch hours.
Mm,
So I have the subs. I just need the watch hours now.
excellent. Excellent.
So
Excellent.
yay.
Put more videos up. You'll get more watch hours.
I'm gonna see if I can find how many I need.
Let's see. And while she's doing that, let's look at the chat. Charles joined us, waiting for coffee to brew, coffee and contemplation, then chores, and a fate inked in blood. Excellent. And Jen joined us. Hi, Jen. It's so good to see you. Hey, friends. I'm so happy I finally got to join you all today. Yeah, we missed you. Welcome in. Working from home today. Is that why you were able to hop on? And Ren finished Cleopatra and gave it 4.5 stars. Ooh, that's nice. And Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa. Good to see you on the phone, but here. And Morning Pirates, arg. Alicia said hello to Vanessa and Jen. Ren said made it to page 153 out of 804 in Priory. Woohoo! We're doing it, man. We're doing it. Jen says, yay, congrats, Alicia. And whoop, whoop, congrats, Alicia, says Ren. And Zwank says, congrats, Alicia.
I need 1,717 watch hours.
Nice. Jean says, congrats, Alicia. Way to go. Jen says, ugh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Jean got a chapter read of Be Still of My Unbeating Heart at 17%. Be Still, My Unbeating Heart. Okay, that's cool. Jean says, I'm trying not beat up for being sick earlier this week.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's the hard part, right?
If I can't do it, you can't do it.
That's right. It is what it is, man. You just got to let it go.
Yep.
Zwank says, I watched a bunch of your videos at the beginning of the week. Yay!
Thank you.
That's awesome, Zwank. We appreciate the support so much.
Yes, indeed.
So it helps us get things done. Things we need to do and things we want to do, like read Priory. I'm quite enjoying it. And this is not scary at all just to read, a few dozen every morning. That's not scary.
Makes it more manageable.
Yeah, looking at the book is terrifying. Reading a few dozen pages every morning, not scary at all.
I'm not gonna lie, like this is bigger than my copies of Game of Thrones, and I'm intimidated by Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones are longer and thinner and not as well written, in my opinion. As in clearly written. I don't mean
I'm actually thinking about, because I want to read it, but at the same time, like I also have the TV show, and I only stopped watching the TV show because of the books. Like I was like, I want to read the books so I can then watch the shows. But at this point, I might as well just watch the show.
The ending's awful. The thing is, though, I have no interest in reading the books because he's never going to finish it.
That's my other point too. Is like if he's not going to finish it, then
same reason I won't read Name of the Wind, even though it's supposedly like one of the best written books ever. I don't care. I'm not going to read it. If he's not going to finish it, I'm not going to read it.
Who's that by?
Patrick Rothfuss.
I might have that one. I'll read it and let you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I won't. He's not going to finish it. He won't. So, not interested. But yeah.
That's it.
So, excellent. I'm going to, next sprint, I will be catching up on email. So I was catching up on other things this week, and I am a little behind on email. So that is what I will catch up on next.
I'm going to go run my errands and pick up my new comforter and carpet cleaner.
Nice.
And my book.
Yeah, I need to go clean the carpet. What Cor was eating was she actually vomited up some of her food and then was eating it again. Dogs. That's what they do. At least cats, they vomit. They're like, yeah, I don't need that, right? And dogs are like, oh, look, food. We're like, what are you doing? You vomited that for a reason. Yeah, dogs are way grosser than cats when it comes to those kind of things.
Animals they're interesting creatures.
I mean, humans are gross too. We're gross too. We're just not the same kind of gross.
This is true. But
Ugh.
sometimes it's just you.
Ugh. All right, so let us go ahead and do our last sprint of the day, and I will get my email done. So we shall see. Promise, I always put off my email because it's not as easy as answering them, right? There's always something I have to do. So we shall see if I can even get it done in half an hour.
Why
Wish
was
me
I
luck.
thinking that that was our last sprint? I'm gonna see if I can get this Discord stuff done in the final sprint, and then I can.
That'll be
Let's do
awesome.
this.
All right, let us go. 30 minutes. Here we go. And that was our last sprint. And I got through a lot of email, but I still have 5 or 6 left to address. How did you do, Alicia?
I did the things. I added things. I added pictures that needed to be. I added calendars in the right places of where I wanted them to be. And I posted the link in the chat. And I also went through and invited a couple of people. So just the ones, I guess it would only let me do a couple at a time. So you may have an invite or you may have the link in the chat. Either way, come, join.
Sweet. Nice. I love it. Welcome in. Welcome to Alicia's Book Apothecary. I love it. Very, very cool. We will be getting the fun in, man.
I know. I'm so excited.
Me
And then, of
too.
course, once I can take better pictures, this will be added to the apothecary section, the apothecary TBR, so that, like, not only will you guys see videos of me doing it, but you could do it yourself if you wanted to. So I'm going to try to post a picture of the board that you guys can print out or whatever you need to do. And then I'll try to have all of the prompts and everything best explained. So
I love it. I love it. Yay. Woot.
But hopefully this will kind of help see, like, you guys could see how my mind organizes everything. Like, you guys already coming in.
I know, we're all in. We're in, man. We're in.
Right?
Let's see. And let's see. Vanessa came back. But I wasn't on live, apparently, so didn't even realize I missed the chatty bit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vanessa.
Oh, no.
But you came in right before we started the third chat, though, so it was perfect timing. That's exactly right.
Exactly.
Vanessa, Kelly, I sent you a message on Discord. Have a look when you get a moment, please. Yes, I just saw it just now when I was doing email, so I will do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's what I'm doing right now, crossing off business stuff. Vanessa, yep, got that. Jean, here is Alicia's latest video with unboxing. Woohoo! Jean says if we all watch Alicia, can get a little closer. Exactly. One thing at a time.
Yes.
Jean, also remember to subscribe to Alicia. Here is her link. Thank you, Jean. So supportive.
Thank you.
Vanessa, that box they sent the journaling stuff in is gorgeous.
Right? And it changes every season. Because I have one from the fall and it's orange.
That's so cool. Vanessa, also, hubby just headed out to the grocery store, so firing up Google Maps. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a very modern problem of, watching them to make sure ice doesn't pick them up. And Alicia, thank you, Jean. And Jensen, I was able to listen to a chapter in My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. That book looks fascinating to me, so you have to let me know, Jen. And now heading off to a training. Congrats again, Alicia, and thanks for the sprints. Absolutely. Thanks, Jen. We shall see you later. Later. Thanks for joining us. Jean says, here is Sunday's Live with Alicia for the 100 Books Pages Club. Yes. Can't wait to read the next 100 pages. Jen said, never mind. It's not until 11:30. I can hang until the end. You're like, I got time. I got time. And Jean says, I'm noticing YouTube is actually holding comments for review. Are they?
When? Where?
I guess YouTube is holding comments for review. Jean, it held Jen's about 11:30. Huh. How can you tell?
Oh, it'll tell you, and then she can, like, it'll say show or hide. So she had to do.
Oh, well, yeah, it's done. YouTube has done that forever.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming.
I wonder why though.
But she's been moderator on lots of channels, so I'm sure she's just seeing something else. So we'll see. Vanessa says, Jean, thank you for all the links. And Jean says, you are welcome. Alicia, I hope Kelly doesn't mind. No, why would I mind? Please. Um, here's we're partners in this kind of thing. So right now we're the channels we share, right?
Yep.
If you were like putting all this stuff on when I was like interviewing another author, that would be annoying.
That would be rude.
I would be
Yes.
like, no. But right now, no, please. This is fantastic. And the Discord link, yay. Molly's like, no, I need at least 6 more sprints. Make it so. No, I have got to go film my TBR. I've waited till the very last minute. I was doing I've been working all week. Sometimes I'm like, man, if I had just not slacked off. No, I've been working my behind off. I'm so tired. I've been working so hard. But I just couldn't do it. I just haven't squeezed it in yet. So I have to. It is tough. I'm not even spinning the wheel. I'm just doing it. So it has to be done.
I have to film mine and upload it today as well.
Yeah, so it's
You'll
absolutely
see
fine.
that if you go to the calendar section of the Discord. It's so amazing to say that now.
Yeah, there is like a dearth of sprinters on Friday though, so that it is harder
That
to
is
find
true.
them. I agree. Jen says, I was able to work on a patient grievance in the last few minutes. I have 6 more, but making progress. Nicely done, Jen. Nicely done.
Well done.
Molly, I got 40% into the Found Echoes of Singing Trees arc. Nice. I hope you are enjoying it. And Zwank says, read in the Book of Doors. I'm so behind. Well, join us on Sunday and come catch up with us.
Yep.
And Mel joined us just in time for us to run away, Mel. Good morning, Kelly Cal. Good morning, Alicia. And good morning, Mel Melly. Mel says, hello, friends in the chat. And how are you feeling today, Alicia?
Better. I'm not 100% as you can hear, but I'm taking my decongestant. Ooh, I'm late for the antibiotic though. Oh crap.
Alicia, you better get to that right now.
Yep.
Jeez. Ren says, finally had my hot chocolate and then made it to page 162 out of 804 in Priory. Thanks for spins, Kelly and Alicia. You're doing great, Ren. Yeah, I'm at 171. So you are rocking it. Jean says, I hope you don't mind, Alicia. I sent invites to your regulars. No, why would she mind? No, you're great. Just so they don't miss it. I love it. Swank says, thanks for the sprints. I'll see Alicia on Sunday and Kelly on Monday. Absolutely. Actually, you'll see me on Sunday too, since we're doing 100 pages. So you will also see me this Sunday. And Molly says, Kelly, more. Sorry, I can't. I cannot. I have so much to do. Jean, other channels were hold for review, Coda's, Paula's, or Nicole for the previous 2 weeks. I approved Jen's message. Interesting. Vanessa says, hey, Mel. And yes, Alicia, you sound so much better. Yeah, she really does. Really does.
All right, there's the antibiotic.
There you go. I think it's so funny. I'm assuming you have that because you can't swallow the pills because the antibiotic pills tend to be huge.
Yeah, I do liquids because anything bigger than an Advil, I can't take it. For whatever reason, it gets stuck right here every single time. And it doesn't matter if I cut it up or not. I've tried.
Let's see. And
oh God, it's disgusting.
Jean says, by the way, Kelly, Paula wants to reach out your technical setup with Alicia and how to achieve no more echo. Do we have echo right now? I thought we only have echo at the very beginning and then it fixes.
Yesterday when she was doing the Maker's Quest sprints, she had an echo. And apparently she uses the same similar system that you do.
Yeah, she has OBS.
Yeah, she wants to know how we don't have an echo when we do sprints here, but she always has an echo in some way, shape, or form.
It's a monitoring issue. So yeah, we can definitely work that out. So Paula reaches out to me. Because if I can't, Zafo will figure it out. That's why I know it's a monitoring issue because that's how he figured it out. Because like if you're monitoring this and you're also sending that monitoring through OBS, then you're going to get an echo. So that's Zafo helped me find it because we were having that issue before as well. So I will gladly help her. She has to reach out and then I can see her system.
She said, we always sound so crisp and clean.
Aw, that's all Zafo, man. He sets it all up. So He is going to show me how to change the sizes because I hate like that. I'm a square, and I see what you mean too, Safo. How it's not exactly a square. It just looks more squarish because Alicia is a rectangle. He was trying to tell me it's not a square, it's a rectangle because it's a 4:3 ratio. I was like, but it looks like a square. So I'm looking at it now. I'm like, okay, I see. I
It
can see the
does,
4 by
but I
3.
can
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so he's going to show me how to make them the same size because I don't like the way this looks either. So that's one thing we're going to fix as well. And Mel says, oops, seems like I've come at the tail end of the sprints. You did, but we were so glad to see you. It was nice seeing your faces, though, so I'm not mad at all. Happy to hear that you're feeling a bit better, Alicia. And how are you doing in your reread, Mel? How are you doing in your reread of Priory? This book is so good. I could see why you wouldn't mind rereading it, because I could see doing that, too.
Blew my nose and popped my ear.
Yep, you're at that stage of
I'm at that
sickness.
stage.
And Mel says, hey to Vanessa. And Jean says, I think I miss working full time. I am in admin mode, right? Yeah. No. It's work. That's right. We'll take it, Jean. We need all the help we can get. Molly says, peer pressure. Nope. Sorry, Molly. Not doing it. Speaking of injections, there's a Facebook reel there. Did you not miss where I said I cannot watch the reels because I can't get off them? Molly says, you will thank me if you check out that link. So Alicia, check out the link for me and tell me what it is. Mel says, I'm a little behind on my pages, but I will be catching up today. I'm having a lot of fun with rereading this. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm having a good old time. So I'm glad we decided last minute to do this. So this was good for peer pressure, Molly, because Molly totally peer pressured me into doing this. And I'm happy she did. You hiring, Kelly? Oh, I wish I had the money. If I had the money, yes, I would be hiring. I have 6 positions that I would like to hire for, but we're not making enough money to do that. I'm not getting paid. Vanessa appreciates your humor, Molly. Very nicely done.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the reel is basically there's a vet tech with on her knees holding a syringe, and then there's a full-blown Siberian Husky and 3 puppies. Oh. And so like the dog just goes like faints,
flops,
and then the puppies are like and they faint too. It's the most adorable thing.
Yeah, they're just a little dramatic huskies. There's a reason why I don't want any huskies. I cannot stand the drama. I have to think, though, every time you take your medicine, it reminds me of the horses, because when we give the horses stuff, that's how we have to do it.
Oh, the syringes.
Yep. And now, mind you, it's a lot bigger for the horses.
Oh,
but you got to really shove it in there, because horses are, I mean, they're huge, right? If they don't want to do something, they're not gonna. So you really got to convince them that this is something they have to do.
They're like, you're going to do this. No.
Our horse hated needles so much that when the vet would come to give him needles, we would have to go away. And so that he was calmer, right? So all he saw was the vet. And then he would walk in circles around the thing, and she would have to walk with him while she was trying to give him an injection.
Oh my God.
And whenever he would need a procedure where he'd have to be sedated, she would have to give him 2 times the dose for his size, because the single dose, the normal dose for most horses, wouldn't work on him.
Oh my gosh.
And one time she gave him double doses, and she's trying to give him shots in his knees. Basically, they're steroid shots because he was in pain because he's an athlete, right? So they were giving it's extremely common in athlete horses, especially jumpers. And so she was giving him the hock injections, and he was so drugged out, he couldn't quite stand straight. And if you lift up a horse's 1 foot, usually that's enough that they can't kick you, because they have to at least have 3 feet on the ground when they're standing. Right.
Oh, yeah.
And so you hold 1 foot up and now they can't kick you, right? Well, this freaking horse leaned against the wall so he could try to kick. He was using the wall. Oh, and I was too busy laughing to be mad at him, because that was creative problem solving, horse. Mind you, he was so drugged, it was more like he was just like doing this. Like he couldn't actually kick her because he was so weak. But the fact that even in his drug state, he was like,
He was like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Leave me alone.
The worst part is that he was always more likely to injure himself right after getting the injections that he fought so hard not to get because he feels so good now. You know what I mean? Like the pain is all he's like, "Oh, I feel like a spring chicken." We're like, "But you're not, so stop it."
Oh my gosh.
Horses. Horses. Vanessa, that's a smart horse. Oh yeah, he was really smart. That's why he was afraid of everything. You'll find usually horses that are more skittish, it's because they're super smart. Um, they're just not smart enough to know that's a plastic bag, not a wolf trying to eat you.
Oh no.
Uh,
I think we're also reaching the phlegm stage too.
yeah, yeah. It's where the coughing almost gets worse. I was when usually that's why I think it's cool. The
Yes.
cough drops and stuff must be working because you usually at the end of a sickness you actually sound worse, right? Because now everything is finally getting out and stopping producing. It's unclogging. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, more dramatic dogs, more dramatic dogs. I don't think I need a more dramatic dog than mine. Oh my gosh, if she has husky in her. No, she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk. She there's no way.
We
But
had
she
a
doesn't
husky.
howl like a beagle either. But she has
Oh,
a lot of the other beagle qualities. I've really got to get that DNA done. It just costs money, so it's hard to excuse that money, right? So we haven't done it yet.
that's true. We had a husky when I was growing up. We actually had him when we lived in Alaska. My mom said he was the dumbest dog.
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it. I bet he was just the most stubborn dog in the universe. And sometimes it's
Probably.
really hard to tell if they're dumb or if they're stubborn. Um, but huskies tend to be they're on the higher end of intelligence, but they're so emotional and so stubborn. It's like having a
Yeah.
child you can't actually talk to. And I'm like, no. No. I would have Great Danes for the same reason, even though a lot of them are dumb. But because they're so emotional, I'm like, no, I need like a stable dog. Okay. I can't stand this. No. Nope.
I don't think well I haven't found any pictures of proof, but I told my dad, I said, if you find a picture of the husky that we had, send it to me. Because I have yet to find a picture in all of the family photos that we've have
Hmm.
of this husky. So I'm like, are you sure we had a husky? Because my mom swears up and down we had a husky named Sarge, and she said that um, she didn't like him. Dad
Mhm.
brought him home. It was one of those scenarios. And one day, I guess she was mad at dad or something because dog, she went to go let him outside and he peed on the floor before he could get outside. And I was like, well, if he was like puppy status, that
Puppy.
could,
Yeah, puppies do that. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But like she said, she called the animal people and the person opened the car door, dog jumped in and she said bye. And then she told my dad, don't bring any more animals home. And I was like, well, that's just mean. I would have loved a husky.
Well,
Not in
that's
Florida
the
weather,
thing though.
but
I bring the animals home, Kevin doesn't, right? But I bring them home, but they're also my primary responsibility. So it is not fair for your dad to bring home the animal that your mom didn't want and then make her the primary responsibility. That's not fair.
yep.
So I actually don't blame your mom for that. That wasn't fair at all. So if you
This is
decide
what,
that you have to have this pet, then you have to be the primary responsible
and
person
that's
for
what
it.
I told my husband too, because
Mhm.
I took blame for ISIS. I mean, it was a mutual thing because we both wanted a cat, but at the time we were living with his parents and they were like, you could have one. And I was like, that's fine. So we got ISIS.
Mhm.
And then a year later, he brought home Ralphie and Simon, but they were like so little. And he said he was going to drop them off at the Humane Society, but the one that he took them to didn't deal with anything under 2 pounds. They would just euthanize them.
Mm.
They weighed a pound together.
Oh.
They were that tiny. And so we practically raised them since they were like 2 weeks old.
Oh.
And so I was like, but ISIS was a mutual thing. So we both have to like clean up after her. I was like, you brought home the boys. So you are the primary.
But that
Ralphie
didn't work
only,
because Ralphie loves you.
I was gonna say, Ralphie only comes to me. Simon only went to Alan. So but we don't have Simon anymore.
Oh.
So I'm just like,
Let's see. So I guess the next picture is a very dramatic dog as well. Vanessa says, though, not going to lie, if the cat demolished my birthday cake, I'd be dramatic too. Yeah. Yeah. There's one of him in a bath and the cat looks for him, ends up hitting the dog in the head. Dog drama. It doesn't look like the cat did it on purpose. The cat probably did. Cats, come on, you have cats. You know what cats are like.
Yep.
Molly says, no wonder Ralphie is Velcro. Yeah. Poor baby. It's sweet baby boy. Well,
He's
sweet old
sleeping
man
right now.
at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you get a Zafo kiss. Yes, today off, so we slept in.
I
Late
like
night
your
calls
shirt.
are Bullshit.
Alicia likes your shirt.
Bucky's.
Mhm. Yeah, we finally, after all these years of going to Buc-ee's, we're like, we don't even own a Buc-ee's shirt. We should probably buy one. So we each bought one.
We have a magnet, but we don't have a shirt yet.
Mm. Molly says, my cats are sweethearts. Mine aren't. Mine are complete dicks. So, I mean, they are, what's the word I want? Affectionate. Right?
Yeah.
They are affectionate. But I mean, they're jerks with everything else, like finding food somewhere they shouldn't, trying to get the dogs food, knocking things off of things. Like they're jerks. They're jerks.
Gonna
'cause
eat my food.
you know what they are? They're cats.
Yep.
They're cats.
They are.
It's just kind of the thing. Zafo says, or Vanessa says, Zafo smooches. Yes, Zafo smooches. Molly says, happy Fridays are here again. Zafo kisses. That's right. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna run away and go film my video and hope the sun stays out. I don't know. It's not supposed to rain till tomorrow, but it looks like the clouds are getting a head start. So we shall see. The light is what the light is. So
We work with what we
ironically, it was sunny and beautiful yesterday, and I didn't have time to film. I don't know what to say. But today I'm pushing everything aside and getting it done. So I will do that.
have. I'm gonna go
Awesome.
do my errands real quick, and then I'll probably play on the Discord
There
and
you
chat
go.
and see everybody coming in.
Yeah, Molly says maybe it depends if there are dogs in the house. Maybe.
True.
Yeah, but Alicia just said her kitties eat her food too.
Oh yeah, they try. Isis goes as far as she will try to take it from my mouth. So
Swing says mine came up to cuddle during the last sprint. Aw, sweet baby.
aw. Kitty cat
Mine
cuddles.
right now, the cat, like Ralphie, that only likes me, Brady. He's been
Uh-huh.
sitting at my feet lately because he needs protection from the dog. He cannot stand her. So he's like,
Aw.
so he has a bed and everything that he used to sleep in all the time. He won't even go over there anymore. I tried putting the bed under here by my feet. He won't get in it. So I'm like, all right, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
He's like, I'll just lay by your feet.
I rescued you because you needed it, and the puppy I actually chose. Like I'm a dog person. I'm not a cat person. The cats just don't seem to believe me when I say that.
They're like, yep, nope, you're fine.
They're
It's
like,
fine.
whatever, come here.
Yep. Yep.
And Vanessa says, Kelly, don't forget to give me that link, please. I want to work on that today. I will do it right now as soon as I log off, Vanessa.
What
So I
link?
will do it right now. Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone. And we will see you Sunday for 100 Pages Book Club. Yes. Where
100
book's over there
pages, 100
somewhere.
pages.
we read the next 100 pages. I think that gets us to part 3 in Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. So
Yes.
very excited. Vanessa says, cats love not cat people. Well, then there you go. That's that explains it.
They're like, I do what I want.
Like I'm gonna win them over and then bite them.
Yep. Lure you into a cuddle seduction and then hang.